Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I wanted to share with you my abortion experience. Obviously I myself didn't have an abortion, but my wife did, and I made some notes here, and what I'm going to do right now is just kind of read off these notes just to kind of keep me on track and to keep to the point. But here we go. It was about 1985 when my wife tested positive as being pregnant. We were going through a tough time in our marriage and decided it was not a good time to have a baby, and we both agreed to have the abortion. Being about 25 years old and basically ignorant on the matter, I said to myself, it's not a baby, there's nothing wrong with having an abortion. It's not a baby yet. Well, here it is 30 years later, and having a little more wisdom and knowledge, I realized what I did was wrong. I now have children and grandchildren that I love and adore very much. Today there is a piece of my heart missing because I know that I made the decision to end the life of one of my children. I often wonder what that child would be like today. He or she would be over 30 years old. I sometimes break down in tears thinking about it. What right did I have to make the decision to end a life? And this is where I want to kind of go off my notes here for just a minute, but whether you or myself or anybody else thinks it's a baby or not, whether it's just a blob or whatever, the fact is, and this is the way I look at it now, a life has started. Whether you're a week into your pregnancy or you're 3 months into your pregnancy, a life has started. And when we have an abortion, no matter when it is, we make the decision to end that life. And I think about myself, I think about my children and grandchildren that I have now. Think about yourself. How would I have liked it if my mom had decided it wasn't a good time to have me? Well, I'm glad she didn't, because I love life and I love my children. But anyway, back to my notes here. Every time I see or hear something about abortion, it brings back to mind my abortion and just continues to break my heart. Because of my selfishness, not wanting to be inconvenienced, I made the decision to end a life. A regret I will have to live with the rest of my life. My hope and prayer is that many would see this video and would help someone to make the decision not to have an abortion. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about having an abortion, please don't do it. There's a way. You know, I know I could have made a way when I had mine. It may not look like it, but it's a life. And one day you're going to look at that life and be so thankful for it. Anyway, again, my hope and prayer is that someone would watch this and it would help them to make that decision not to have that abortion, and a life would be saved. So if someone does watch this and it does help them to make that decision not to have that abortion, do me a favor, send me a email and let me know. Again, my reason for making this video is in hopes that it would help someone decide not to have that abortion, and maybe somehow, you know, I could say that I helped save a life, or 2 or 3, or as many as possible, to kind of help make up for the one that I took. So anyway, again, just please let me know if this helps. All right, thank you very much.